Hey, good morning, Alvinites. It is Mayor Gabe Adame here. It's time for an update. As of this morning, we have 94% of our people have power back. I know you guys have been struggling. Myself, I just got power back Saturday evening. It's been rough. I commend you all for hanging in there. The only people that are left are the ones that have the most complex, most dangerous situations, and Texas, New Mexico has opted to leave those for last. So your patience is greatly appreciated. Hang in there. They expect to have everybody wrapped up by Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. So please be patient, and please continue to love on your linemen and give them some support. The Alvin Rec Center has been opened. We've been waiving daily fees. The Alvin Rec Center, which used to be the YMCA building located off of the bypass, we've opted to go ahead and keep that place open as a cooling center. Take your kids, take your family members, go dip in the pool, charge your phones, get some AC, whatever you need to do, but we were waiving fees until July 20th. So take advantage of that while you can. All the facilities have been restored under normal operation, except for the depot and the Bob S. Owen Pool. That's why we're asking you to go over to the rec center if you want to go swimming. The senior center will resume normal operations for all senior activities. So for all you seniors that are itching to get out of the house and get back to meeting your friends, it's time. The Alvin Library opens today at noon, and we'll have normal operating hours, and it'll also be doubling as a cooling center. So if you can't make it out to the rec center, stop by the library. Say hello to those folks out there. Let's talk debris collection. I'm going to look at my notes. Debris collection begins today for those who live within the Alvin city limits. Patience, as this will take some time. I've seen lots of piles out there. The city has a contract with a company called Crowder Gulf. They're going to start the debris collection, and this is different than the trash collection done by Texas Pride. Texas Pride will continue to pick up our household garbage. Crowder Gulf is picking up storm debris. We're going to start in the areas that have the most debris. The first round of collection will focus on vegetation, like trees and branches. Those need to be bundled separately. If you've got fences, if you've got siding, if you've got roof material, that needs to go in a separate pile. So please be mindful of what we're trying to do to get the community back to normal, what our contractors are trying to do to get the community back to normal, and try to comply with the rules and make it easier on everybody involved. Only debris from the storm will be collected by Crowder Gulf. Hazardous waste items will not be collected. Things like paint, chemicals, and batteries. No trash bags, no trash cans. If you have bagged your items, please empty and place them at the roadside. I know this sounds silly, but everything's going into a big truck and they're offloading that, and there's a plan in place. So we can't have trash and plastic mixed in with the vegetation debris. And contractors will not enter private property for debris removal. So it needs to be brought up to the curb. Building permits will be waived for repair. There's going to become a time where people need to start building back. The City Council will consider an item at their next meeting, this coming up Thursday, to waive all the building permit fees related to Hurricane Beryl. So keep an eye on that. Those permits should be waived for about 90 days. So time is of the essence. During Beryl, the city's water and wastewater system continued normal operations. I'm very proud of these guys. Our public works crew does not get enough love. These guys are out in the storm. They're making sure that while the storm is raging, that our toilets are flushing, that our water's running. So those guys are some real unsung heroes. So if you see a City Works employee out there working on the street or doing something, I know at one point they were out there clearing trees. So if you see them, give them a hug, give them a water bottle, give them a hug, give them some thank you, do something. And so last, and let's see, disaster assistance. This is a big one. Some people are asking, and some people don't. Maybe they're uninsured. Maybe they got the wrong coverage. Maybe they can't afford to pay for a co-payment or something like that. FEMA has opened up their disaster recovery program. So you've got to go directly through FEMA, similar to how it was done through Ike. You go to www.disasterassistance.gov or by calling 1-800-621-3362. FEMA's Individual Assistance Program helps with temporary housing, emergency home repairs, uninsured or underinsured personal property losses, disaster legal services, and unemployment assistance. So again, I'm going to give you that. It's www.disasterassistance.gov which is GOV, and the phone number is 1-800-621-3362. And last but not least, Saturday, I had the opportunity to partner with Scott Gordon with Cole Gordon, the Helping Hands Foundation. And he came up and showed up huge for the community, him and his team, and they fed almost 2,000 people in the city of Alvin. I'm sorry if you missed it. We tried to get the word out as quickly as possible through social media, but we had a great turnout. And I want to thank Scott Gordon and his team for showing up huge for the city of Alvin, showing us love, feeding our community a delicious shrimp boil. They fed the linemen, they fed first responders, they fed city officials, they fed the community. And it was shrimp, corn and potatoes and hot dogs and cold water and ice. And I tell you what, it was greatly appreciated. So thank you to them. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in. If you have questions, please call City Hall. They have always got the most up-to-date information. As always, look on social media if you have it at City of Alvin -government and like that page, subscribe to that page. Dixie Roberts, our PIO, does a phenomenal job of pushing out information. That's why you don't see me post on social media. I leave it to the professionals. I'm here to lead meetings and parades and give you updates like this. The city has done a phenomenal job, and I just don't feel the need to step on any toes, and they're doing a great job. So I commend everyone that works for the city of Alvin for all the hard work they've done to get us through this storm. Kudos to our community. I've said it before, and it's worth saying again. It breaks my heart that it takes a natural disaster or a catastrophe like this to restore the human faith in what we've got. And I see our community pulled together in a big way. And so I'm thankful for that. And let's try to hang on to that. God bless you all, and God bless Alvin.